record in Jakal's favor, but now we are going to be getting the chance for WebbJP to bring that a little bit closer to even, as a little while ago, Webb did win that the set at, what was the regional that you mentioned?
Bartlett Classic.
Yes.
Which was a month ago.
Yeah, meanwhile, tonight, of course, Jakal did win inside of winners finals, so, you know, maybe looking a little bit cleaner than last time. That being said, Webb is definitely known to be one of those players who can just pull out, and all of a sudden, once he puts the pedal to the metal, he is ready to tear apart his opponent.
Yeah, that record, which you were alluding to, 24-7, now 25-7 in favor of Jakal. So we've seen some proficiency. That was also the only set in a while that that they didn't trade games, but Jakal actually going to go down first this time. And if this momentum keeps up, WebbJP might be singing a different story.
Yeah,
for this set.
I think he's kind of ready for 25-8. That being said, you know, Jakal's still making sure to keep. Okay, never mind. We're bad.
And Jakal's ready for 26-7.
Yeah, so Jakal will shut that out pretty quickly.
Yeah, that momentum, boom, gone in a moment.
Yeah, that being said, you know, Webb is definitely one of those players who can start heating up very quickly. Jakal, though, being the player that he is, kind of this brick wall who shuts down momentum. So now the question is, what happens when a unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Physics class is in session, and Jakal and WebbJP are your teachers.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a good set one way or another. It already was back in winners finals. Now you get to see it when the stakes are even higher, because WebbJP has to win to get the reset going. 103% on the Sheik, though, that's not a number you like to see, especially compared to 50. Is getting some work going through, and hey, these hits, bob and weave, get some nice hits going. That neutral B not quite going to hit with the needles, but the side Bs keep going wide as well.
Alrighty, ooh, love that just turnaround to hit the shield. That way, prepping himself for the hit after that whiff from Jakal. That being said, still up to 135. Jakal is poised to take this stock, but one little misstep on that F tilt, not going to allow him to get that stock. And now back throw, might be able to. Yes, sir. Sheik being nice and light, able to secure that stock out. But now Webb trying to push Jakal all the way to the ledge and secure a stock of his own.
Yeah, 107 on Jakal. You don't have any rage behind it, which means you kind of have to find the perfect little hits. But hey, I feel like every time I see a raindrop clip, it's almost always on PS2. That said, Jakal isn't even letting Webb land to try and get the drop happening. It's just a massacre on this last stock right now, and Webb starting to look pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah, that being said, repositioning for that roll, having some, ooh, getting the kill off the back there. You know what? I'll give it up. I will definitely give it up. I do think Webb is having the right ideas and right reads, just being a little off on positioning. That being said, looking at a quick little 43, Webb maybe starting to feel himself once more.
Yeah, you absolutely take that 50%. That has closed the gap down to about 45% you need to make up, which is a lot better than the 90 you were sitting at. You got to get some good hits, and you got to get them fast, but you're starting to get some rage. But there it is again, the clean killer's knife that is this dash attack. You don't even need to be precise with it. That thing just kills. It runs you over like a freight train.
Yeah, it is. We've seen it so many times tonight. We saw that being the main taker of stocks during their first set in winners finals, and now it's just come once more. That boot is a brutal kill move.
Yeah, and it's difficult as well for Sheik in particular to maneuver around. Someone who likes to get openings with these aerials, these forward airs, these nairs. When you're up in the air like that and you're coming down on somebody, this dash attack already keeps Wolf fairly low to the ground. So it's kind of hard to avoid it. Even if you are preparing for it to come out, your only defensive option in the air, if you don't have a double jump, is to air dodge. And if you're air dodging, then you're probably going to get hit by the late hitbox anyway, so there's not a lot of good outs against that move.
Now, though, love the hatchets coming through from WebbJP. A great combo starter and a great way to just shut out some aggression. Look at that down air. We mentioned it in several sets prior. It's one of WebbJP's favorite go-tos inside of combo starters. And we're seeing it right there as it starts a kill.
Yeah, you saw Webb go for a very similar looking read last game, albeit on the other platform. Did manage to find it this time though, and Jakal once again gonna lose the first stock, but it didn't lose the first game after it, so maybe it doesn't mean anything at all, finding another stock right after.
Yeah, once again, Jakal just on top of it, unwilling and unwavering when it comes to keeping control of this set and these games. Now, that being said, Webb looking for some control of his own and finds it with the hatchet to go ahead, light up Jakal, bring him to 60%. That being said, Jakal doing a great job of almost getting through the ledge pressure, but now Webb lighting him up once more, hatchet to hatchet. It is a brutal wave of attacks.
And you're getting the strings of fares coming through, and it's all you need. Sheik, as I've already mentioned tonight, death by 1,000 cuts in its purest form. You need to get a lot of hits in, but that's exactly what Webb is finding right now. Jakal kind of struggling to get some solid footing here. We've seen a lot of his ability to swap between offense and defense, and right now it's felt like the defense for Jakal in particular either isn't coming out or is struggling to do its job.
Yeah, and oh, speaking of a miss on the defense, Webb finding the crack in the armor and being able to go ahead and take another stock. And now this time, I don't think Jakal's going to be able to fire off as quickly in response.
Yeah, Jakal really needs to take a moment to kind of reconsider the game plan. Definitely switch gears if you're not already in the right gear. You got to look down at your stick, see which one you're in, jiggle it, and figure out where you need to be. But right now, it is WebbJP's car, and he is driving it all the way home.
Oh my gosh, and almost found that down air to follow up after that F tilt. And now, gonna go ahead, get the down throw to the back air. Now, maybe able to find a stock at this ledge. We've seen it a couple of times now this set, where it's just been needles to bouncing fish. That is all my man's need, is a basic bread and butter.
Yeah, 101%, 110% to 90%. It's a brutal hill to climb, but Jakal is definitely the kind of player that can do it. You gotta get your boots on the ground first, and WebbJP giving no windows for that to happen. This beautiful pressure, though, the back air into the grab,
Dash
it's
attack.
good.
Oh,
But
never
the
mind.
up B, not quite gonna take it, gonna send the wrong way. Jakal, I think having to lock back in for a second there, definitely thought that was the game with the down smash. Gonna confirm that it will in fact go the way of WebbJP.
Yeah, that whirlwind kick going ahead and sealing it out. I'm gonna keep it a bug. I thought Jakal was dash attacking for sure. That shooting kick has felt like the one thing that that man has on his mind at those ledge scenarios, which I also think is why we saw WebbJP go for the vanish there, understanding that it was a high likelihood attempt from Jakal. And that little bit of a misstep, if he went for the shooting kick, would have cost him the game.
Yeah, I will dash attack because it is strong. Very easy to say, very easy to do. But right now, again, WebbJP finding the strong opener to get us going, making Jakal's defense look non-existent at the moment.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, look at that grab to get the back air. So far, WebbJP really showing up and just keeping things going as a clean 82%. And something that we talk a lot about when it comes to Sheik is a immaculate combo game, but we also got to recognize that a lot of this came from WebbJP being at the ready to reset the advantage state rather than just try to force true combos and find even bigger hits afterwards.
Yeah, excellent call out there. 45% slowly growing. Jakal starting to get a little bit more grounded in this game right now, finding the hits, they're going his way. And of course, the thing that Wolf has that Sheik lacks a little bit is kill power. You can find these bears and consistently get kills with the sweet spot. You can go for your down smashes, your up smashes, your forward smashes if you're feeling frisky. And that's what Jakal is doing right now. It's been death by 1,000 cuts, but now starting to get back in the game, heads out of the clouds. You just gotta focus on removing your enemy.
Yeah, you know what? Forget death by 1,000 cuts if you could cause death with one great slice, and we are seeing it right there as that F tilt taking the stock all the way up to 120%. Though WebbJP can definitely find one good hit, and look at that kind of fiending for possibly a down air or a nair conversion, unable to find it, and so just goes ahead, keeps nickeling and diming him, and now the jab, the repeated piercing slashes to go ahead, get the kill after that grenade.
And really good coverage with that grenade there too. Made almost every option uncomfortable, if not unavailable. And that's exactly what you need to keep this game even. You get these aerials like this too. WebbJP was making this game immaculate and making it look like it is his. Jakal, the beast that we've seen in these previous games, is not here right now. That forward smash just barely not going to take it.
Yeah, it came so close, but you know what? It don't matter. Webb still in the driver's seat, and look at that. The pressure from that down air, and now Jakal, it's his turn with the shooting kicks into the up tilt, and now 50%. This is kind of the range where you might be expecting some forward air to back air shenanigans that Wolf is definitely known for.
Yeah, 129 compared to 65 on the Sheik. All you need is a good find right now. A back air, a forward air, a down throw, something to get a chain or a confirm. You might be able to do it, but WebbJP, we're getting to that awkward percent. Some might call it Marthritis, and this could be the opening that Jude needs to get back in here. Jakal now has his feet on the ledge. WebbJP has to fight back for center stage, and Jakal's just going to give it, but not before fighting for the other side of the stage.
Yeah, no, Jakal is really swinging for the hills, and it's costing him a little bit of stage control, but that being said, WebbJP has been unable to truly capitalize, so Jakal now, wake up tilt, shutting down Webb's approach, and now able to go ahead and have his turn at the lead in this game, number 3.
Yeah, 143 is an awkward percent to be working off of, but you can work with it. Down smash not quite gonna kill. There's no rage behind it anymore. And rage Sheik isn't exactly a thing, but it's something that helps get past the bad weakness. But another down smash, it's been a saving grace for this character this entire night, if nothing else.
Yeah, that whirlwind kick has been the one thing that has consistently sealed out stocks for Webb. And I'm a little bit worried as the set continues if Webb doesn't start finding new ways to confirm those kills, because if Jakal decides to commit to playing more evasive, all of a sudden it might get kind of difficult to find those.
Yeah, 37% does have the lead at the moment, but it is being ticked away hit by WebbJP. This is an uncomfortable position though. Jakal looking poised to maybe take this game 3 here. WebbJP, if we can find the right hits, find the right openings, find the right grenades maybe, we might be able to take some things here. It's going back and forth who has momentum so consistently, it's hard to keep track.
Oh
wow.
No! And Webb going ahead and laughing at it. You know what? If he would be, this is one of those situations where you need to just treat it like your Dory, all right? Short-term memory loss and just keep swimming.
Yeah, you get that little pity party where you can have that moment of defeat, but then all you gotta do is just shake it off, put a smile back, match the energy that WebbJP is showing, and jump back into things. Here we go. Game 4 now. WebbJP poised to reset the bracket, take us to true finals. But Jakal wants to keep that record where it is, does not want to drop a set.
Now let's see it though. Already starting off pretty hot. Jude, Jakal, Jingleheimer, Harris doing a great job. That being said, Webb starting to find a couple of hits, but so far it has definitely been just a game of nickel and diamond.
Yeah, it keeps being that WebbJP gets these good openings to start off this first stock, but this is one of the moments where Jakal has had a decent lead actually starting things off for this stock instead. It might be telling of the momentum slowly shifting back towards Jakal. It's definitely felt less and less like Webb has this strong momentum in his hands, and more like it's starting to go towards Jakal with every passing game.
Yeah, and this is what I was saying. I think a big thing that Webb has been utilizing is a strong ability to find the right places to aggress, and as time has gone on, Jakal has become more and more aware of what defensive placements he needs to utilize to avoid kills, to avoid confirms. And look at that, the parry into the grab, recognizing what Webb's typical placements of those nair are.
Yeah, a great find there by Jakal, able to take the stock after an extended bit of ledge pressure. Now Webb, no rage to find the kill, has to find it the good old-fashioned way. That back air is going to help, those needles are going to help, and that bouncing fish is going to take it for good.
Yeah, you know what? We talked about the old-fashioned way, but I think he found the needles to bouncing fish. And there is no more old-fashioned way than that.
This 97-year-old Sheik still finds kills the old-fashioned way.
Yes, sir. Ooh, got the... Oh, my gosh. Dude, are we dead?
No, don't
dead?
do it again. Oh, my
God.
God.
Oh, Webb, you should have killed him. That would have been lit. I was hoping.
Good up smash find there. 54% on Webb. A very strong lead found out of that combo game. Jakal is clawing away at it, hit by hit with these up airs and forward airs. The back air sweet spot gonna find it, and that's a decent lead to be sitting on. 93%. WebbJP suddenly might be pushed to game 5.
Yeah, it was looking pretty good for Webb, and then all of a sudden, Jakal remembered that he's just goated. And sometimes when you remember you're goated, all of a sudden you start playing like it. And right there, we're seeing those fairs. Can we get... Honestly, I thought Jakal might kill him just for the fun of it.
Yeah, you never know. A down air can always poke its ugly head out. Not quite going to find it with that back air. That grenade going to make some additional pressure, but WebbJP now kind of floundering a little bit. That bouncing fish giving a new name, bouncing flounder. But the up B, that will finally take it. Going to go for the star KO as well.
You know, I had a moment in my mind where I'm like, that really 2 frames? And then I was like, wait, it is an explosion. I would hope it's 2 frames. So, you know, thankfully, getting that kill, and now still got a lot of room to make up, 81%. Jakal really pushing for the win here and bringing it to game 5 so he doesn't have to play another set. We're going to see the forward throw here. Jakal setting up for the ledge trap. Can we get the kill? No, Webb able to go ahead and sneak on through with the bouncing fish, and now getting his own combo started with those whirlwind strikes. And now 48% on deck for Jakal as we get another bouncing fish to reset. This is looking a little gross, Weimer.
Yeah, Jakal finally finding legs on the ground.
Oh,
oh my God. The tippy toes. Sneaking around here, finding the tippy toes of WebbJP and sending straight up to the stars. That will push us to game 5. Jakal now poised to close it out in 1 set. Webb looking to push it for 1 more.
Yeah, what a brutal scoop. Webb almost landing safely out of range, but when it came down to it, Jakal being poised and ready for the up smash out of shield. Now, when pushed to the brink, can Webb wake up and bring it on through into the Tuesday bracket, or will Jakal shut it down before it gets to that point?
Yeah, I know you're on the other time zone, the other coast. I'm not.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be Tuesday soon here. You're fine, but I gotta worry about it. 76%.
It's still past my bedtime. I mean, I gotta wake up at like 4 in the morning for work. But at least it's not Tuesday right now for me.
That's true. That would be far worse for you. But 96% trying to push even further into Tuesday right now. WebbJP is holding a dominant lead on this first stock.
Yeah, it's going pretty good, but it was also going pretty good inside of that game 4, so it does still, you know, it's in my mind of like, I've seen Jakal kill at like 60. I don't put it past him to do it here, especially with this amount of rage. That being said, Webb doing a very good job of just maintaining a nice safe position, gets the needles to the back air. Looking for the kill, but you know what? We'll take a little bit of nickel and diamond.
Yeah, finding some soft spots with these back airs here. They're connecting, but not in the ways you want them to, and it's adding percent, but there's a certain point where we pull out the wonderful term of marthritis, and your hands start to hurt from how much you're not able to get the kill. Perfect window of opportunity for Jakal to even up the percents and hopefully get that first stock.
Oh, needles to back air. Forget that first stock. Those dreams have been snuffed out as first blood goes to Webb. Now, we got the whirlwind kicks to go ahead, keep the pressure rolling, and not able to get any of those drag downs that we really would like to see, but it don't matter as, of course, Webb still rocking that lead.
Yep, 109 slowly building from the pummels. Jude now has him on the ledge. That forward tilt, first one's going to miss through the armor. Second one's going to find you because you stayed out too long. 35% to make up, not a bad amount at all. Just needs to find a good couple hits. Honestly, can make that up in one clean down throw dash attack even.
Yeah, it is a brutal little conditioning there, and man, does it do damage. That being said, we got the forward air to the up tilt. We've seen a lot of the time these claws come through. Bro does not miss a salon day. You can tell because these nails are sharp as knives. Now, though, nice little roll back to go ahead, get the shooting kick out, and get some nice little bit of extra damage. Catching those landings, like I mentioned during that game one. It has been Jakal's main go-to in shutting down the aerial play.
Yeah, WebbJP had a lot of momentum at the start of the game, but it has started to shift bit by bit in the second stock over to Jakal. Webb now caught at the ledge again. It's been bouncing between both ledges, not really having a lot of time to spend on solid ground.
Oh
that
my gosh.
Will send you camping to the stars. 81% on Jakal with the stock lead. That is a bad amount of ground to make up for Sheik. Needs to find a good kill confirm now to hope to try and push things to a true finals right now.
Yeah, and you know what? Still in room to do that as they are putting some immaculate pressure out. Love that back air to catch the jump to the ledge, and now Jakal at ledge. Can Webb find the kill? Can he bring this to last stock in this first set of grand finals, or will we see it stop before then? Down throw, shooting kick, classic, tried and true.
It's easy and consistent percent. Jakal, this is starting to be what we've seen is the weakness of WebbJP, and Jakal's here to exploit it. If you can't find the kill, your opponent can nickel and dime you instead of you. The bouncing fish connection's so good, but it's cross map, it won't kill, and now 158, now it's even harder to confirm into something like that.
It's coming down to the wire for Webb. You can tell Jakal, he doesn't want us to be lying on these ad reads. He wants it to be clear that this is a Monday event, but as I say that, WebbJP, his bread and butter has been the whirlwind kick when it comes to taking these stocks, and that utilization of it has allowed him to do so. The hatchets into the dash attacks. What are we seeing here now?
We're seeing a lot of good hits for WebbJP is what we're seeing in. Hit after hit, it is starting to go the way of Webb, and these trades are even going that way too. An unfortunate up tilt there that Jakal's gonna slip out of, but this is what you need, this is what you want to close things out, keep us from going to Tuesday. But I think we might just be Webb is here to find the hits, find the combos, wants everything to be good. That down tilt's a good opener. Can we find more though before Jakal takes it back?
Came nice and close. This has been the monster of the bracket. Can Jakal keep this going? Can he go ahead and... Oh my gosh, I thought for a second that was dead. But you know what? Webb holding on for dear life, trying to fight off against the villain of Fusion tonight, trying to shut down this monster, this beast. Jakal ready and waiting. The needles though, going ahead, continuing the string, gets the grab back though. Can we shut it down in ledge?
Second jab went wide, and that was an unfortunate situation that got Jakal back in his shield. But with the right buttons right now, we are at almost the perfect descent. Something like that, and WebbJP finds the miracle. I'm sorry, everybody. Fusion does not happen on Monday nights. It's happening on Tuesday morning tonight, baby. We're going to true finals.
Hello, good morning America, and today we've got a special show for you. We have got true finals, WebbJP versus Jakal. This time, winner takes all. Best of 5, who will get it?
We're about to find out. Oh man, thank you for joining us for the long one tonight, but this is all we have left for the show, folks. Hope you got your money's worth, because I think you definitely did. 53% to start things off. Here we go. It's WebbJP, it's Jakal, and you know it's PS2 setting us off in these two finals.
Alrighty. Webb locked down at ledge, gets the hatchet through. That has been the main tool. I mentioned it during that first set, during the winners finals as well. Webb has done a really good job of doing these short hop landing hatchets to maintain some safe aggression.
Yeah, here we are again at fairly even percents. This could genuinely go either way at this point. Both players picking a pretty good fight at the moment. A nice little jab there to try and check shield, but Jakal ready and expecting it, gets the better punish out of it. 118% gonna be sent a lot further away with that 137 of a side B. What can Jakal do to close this stock before Webb gets more damage going?
That is a great question. I think a lot of this issue is starting to come down to how Webb is positioning, because during that game number one, or that set number one, we saw a lot of the time where Jakal was starting to have this recognition of where Webb wanted to play aggressively, and thus putting out defensive options to catch with like the up smashes out of shield. But right now, Webb has done a really good job of doing these tomahawk landings to catch Jakal on the aggression instead.
Yeah, and that back throw, ooh, it's supposed to be a pocket sort of safety kill option for Wolf, but that forward tilt, not a pocket kill option, just a very good kill option. 114, 115, gonna get interrupted by the needles, not quite gonna find it, but does find the down tilt in the bouncing fish. WebbJP keeping it even as we go into the second stock of game one.
Ooh, and look at this. Up air, the whirlwind kick, unable to find the drag down. That could have been really big for Webb, but all the same, still a quick 33 and gets the needle conversion to continue things going. Right as I say that though, Jakal lighting him up, getting some of those shooting kicks, and now keeping it nice and even. Webb opening him up, recognizing, as I mentioned a little bit ago, that Jakal has been playing a very defensive game to go ahead, work around Webb's offensive pressure, and got that grab on the shield.
Really good pressure coming out from WebbJP right now. A lot of time you see players like this, you see the situation, and you'd be questioning bracket stamina, but it's felt like with each passing game, we're just seeing more and more energy from WebbJP. As I say that, though, the side B trying to shut that down. Jakal loving that option right now.
Yeah, but you know what? Jakal still needs to find an option to get this kill. Otherwise, Webb might be able to find it first. And look at that. The forced up smash, not being able to find it. Now, gonna go ahead, try to lock it down on ledge, and does so with that F tilt.
Yeah, 118, 111. It's ticking back up for WebbJP, trying to find the stock in turn. That back air not going to find it. The grenade adds good pressure. But Jakal gonna slip by and slip out, taking center stage away from Webb.
And now Jakal being able to maintain the stock for a little bit longer, but that burst grenade gonna shut down the recovery. Webb back at it and ready. Can he go ahead and find a way through with the hatchet to be able to open up once more? Or maybe, you know, maybe in there. But that being said, Jakal the one to open him up instead.
Yeah, I think this has to be the most even game we've seen so far between these two players. Out of both sets we've seen, it's going hit for hit, blow for blow. And usually that would mean that the Wolf player is winning. I cannot believe that bouncing fish connected. The back air didn't, but it was enough pressure to cause Jakal to take it down. What a great find for WebbJP. Was behind in percent. That combo, that smile brought all things back.
Yeah, no, look at that, Webb. You know what? Go ahead. Feel confident, dog. You earned that. He's gone ahead and not only won that first set, but he's doing a pretty good job at shutting things down inside of this. Look at that. Able to go ahead and just lock down that recovery and not have to worry about it any further.
Yeah, here we go into game two. WebbJP has found some really good momentum. I'm sorry to all our non-prime members as ads have just popped. But that's how life works sometimes, and we're gonna keep the game going regardless.
Yeah, but you know what? Jude, he is the one keeping things rolling as he started off with a nice little 38. Webb had a little bit of his moment to shine, but was unable to go ahead and get too much afterwards. Also, shout outs to the Coca-Cola ad. This is I've weird nonsense.
I've got crinkle fries right now at the moment. Now it's like
you got crinkle fries?
Yeah.
Oh, I got Coca-Cola for the most part. I got two ads in a row that were the same one. So.
Oh, I love when that happens.
Yeah,
because I can just ignore it the second time. Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's McDonald's. I actually was eating that in between breaks earlier.
That's crazy. I have AAA.
Seems like they've got me pinned down as a degenerate and you pinned down as an adult.
Yeah, like, which is crazy because I don't think I am. Oh, the game's happening right now. By the way, Webb has lost this dog.
Yeah. Also, 100% I was commentating ads.
Yeah. Okay, it's crazy that you said it called me out as an adult because now I'm getting some weird, obscure medicine for a sickness I've never had or heard of before. So it really does think that I'm some kind of geriatric old man on this mic.
You are a geriatric old man. That's what we figured out. I'm a degenerate college student. You are a geriatric old man. And Jakal WebbJP is looking pretty good for Jakal.
Yeah, 122% on the Wolf. Still a stock up compared to... sorry, 2 stocks up compared to the 0% on WebbJP.
Yeah, this is looking so good for Jakal right now. I don't know what changed between game 1, game 2 in his mindset, but all of a sudden, bro does not want to lose.
Yeah, and welcome back, everyone, from the break. As you can see, people are dying, bodies are in the streets, and if you want to go back and listen to the VOD, you're not going to find out anything because we were just commentating the ads instead.
We truly were. I'll keep it a buck. I did get the Amazon one as well, so...
I didn't. I've escaped our corporate overlords, but yeah. Chad is calling it right now. People think this is going to go to Game 5. Dude. I could absolutely see it happening with this momentum. Unless Jakal just walks in. I'm going to be mad. I got to wake up kind of early tomorrow morning.
Bro, we have... If it goes to Game 5 or Game 10 grands, I hope you know we will be like an hour and a half, 2 hours of my sleep time. And I am lucky if I get 6 hours of sleep because I also have insomnia. So like, this is...
same!
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I have terrible insomnia. I've had to use melatonin nightly for a while now.
Let's go. Mine is induced by my ADHD, and I only took 1 of my 2 doses today. So like, you know, I kind of accidentally took a nap earlier because of it. It's kind of a thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got undiagnosed ADHD, so...
Holy raw.
I feel you. I feel you there. Anyway, you can tell that we're starting to get a little tired. It's past our bedtimes. The commentary is starting to slip away, but we've still got more games to be played, and both these players definitely seem more awake than we are right now.
Oh, 100%. I would not be playing anywhere near this level at this point. You would be lucky if I could hit a slingshot.
I would be lucky to hit a B-reverse.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm an O2er.
So am I.
Oh, yeah? Well, I go O2 in redemption bracket.
Crazy. Yeah, please, no, Oopal, diagnose me with ADHD right now while I'm doing comms.
Chat, we needed... Oh, hold up. Dr. Dougal in the house. All right? We need you. We need Dr. Dougal. We need you right now to diagnose Weimer.
Look, I've got the autism diagnosis already. I got it before autism and ADHD went hand in hand. We can just, like...
If you're autistic, that does make you more likely to have ADHD.
Right, exactly. Hey, I just tuned back in, and now Jakal's the one who's down to stock.
Bro, what the heck? I thought we ordered a #1 special, quick, clean 3-0 set in Grand Finals reset. I didn't realize that somebody had an issue with the script and had changed it.
Yeah, this is not the shoot I signed up to be a part of. This script, we're doing improv right now. This is not what was handed to me before.
I was under the understanding that it was going to be quick and clean, just like that Twin Snake.
This is literally the exact opposite of last game. Now it is WebbJP who is up 2 stocks over Jakal at a high percent over 100. It's gonna go to game 10, isn't it? Oh my god, I'm no sleep for the Smashers.
No sleep whatsoever. Oh my! Oh come on, the coolest thing is never kill. Unless he gets a kill here, then it's even cooler. Okay, he did. Never mind.
Okay, back throw. Gonna find the consistent stock there. Nice to get. WebbJP playing pretty well right now. We got 81% on the Jakal. A nice little, couple of hits here and there. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll have this stock in no time. And hey, maybe Webb can take another game after that and make it a 9-game grands instead of a 10-game grands.
I love the random moments where someone in chat is just like, wait, he's beating him. Like, out of nowhere, they realize what's going on. Yeah, it keeps going back and forth. And neither one of these players really want to let him.
Yeah, we are not the only people tuning in and out of this set. We keep looking back and everyone's like, oh yeah, that's the game that I'm watching right now. Oh my god. Okay, very small hitbox to clank with there for that side B to get extended, but obviously, you know, both players stuck in an animation. You're not really gonna have anything out of that. Just a fun little anime pause right there.
Dude, rolling on through is crazy right there.
That's how it
Excuse me?
goes? That's how it goes? Are you kidding me?
What? I'm
Sour
sorry,
spot
what?
dare?
At what? 140?
What the I can't
Excuse
swear.
me.
What?
I just found out that Jakal is Superman. Bro held up and away with that.
To the stars. Yeah, I don't. What? What?
Bro heard shoot for the moon and took that literally.
That was the people's elbow from miles away. Whatever, man. You know what? Whatever. Now Jakal's gonna
I'm sorry.
save this
Check
game.
the switch. Check the disc. Are we sure our knockback is right? Are we sure?
No. It's at 1.1 actually. No 9x here.
1.2 with that.
Yeah, for real. Sheik killed before 160. We gotta check the record on that one.
With weak hit. With weak hit.
Yeah, with weak hit. Sour spot dare. That's. I don't think I've ever seen sour spot dare kill for Sheik. That's. Somebody put that one in the archives. That's gonna be a clip referred back to for Sheiks for ages to come.
Dude angry. Yeah. Dude. They really said game 5. They really said game 5.
Yeah,
dog.
they really did. Hey, we've officially both been diagnosed with ADHD from Dr. Dougal. Gotta love it.
I mean, I was already diagnosed, so I appreciate that. Now I've got my second opinion. Does that mean I can have
first.
2 prescriptions?
Doubling the medication? Maybe. Who knows?
Hey,
Yeah,
you know what? Maybe at that point I won't have to worry about, you know, only having a month's worth.
Yeah, look, I can focus, all right? I can keep my focus. The problem is when I get tired. When I get a little EP, it becomes a little hard to focus on the things in front of me because I want to take a big fat nap.
Okay,
And
sign out, hold up. I got a bully Ubel. It's not really a sour spot, it's just a different hitbox.
No, get with that. No. This isn't some Steve back air. You try this one correctly, but it's the sour spot. No, that's a sour spot, bro.
Actually, you need to SDI in and up at a 95-degree angle.
No, you know what? I'm
Actually,
getting the
it's
frame
actually
data here.
Nana, so it's not Sopo, it's Sona.
I'm getting the frame data here. We are dissecting whether or not this is a sour spot. Also, Jakal is poised to win this game, just for the people who are actually paying attention. Let's see. What's the weak hitbox look like here?
Dude, the script writers, they must have taken my medication. Dude really went for a double jab after that. That was he was kind of cooking with that. Hold up. He was serving. Alrighty.
Okay,
Good
I'm
neutral air
too
to
tired
set
to
up.
figure out what ultimate frame data means. I don't have the brain for this right now. Yeah. What were we saying?
Well, you know, Webb actually could do this, technically.
Literally the same knockback? No, it's not. The
Oh,
angle
no.
changes. Okay, there we go. Game 5, guys. Game 10 grand. Whenever the VOD for this gets published, it's gonna be titled The Slow Decline into Madness. Because we started this set, like, kind of sane. And then, game by game, it has
definitely deteriorated.
This is low tier content. Same knockback value. Well, then you should have said that, Ubel. Come on. You've been up here. You know what comms are like. If you say something wrong, you get flamed for it.
Dude, imagine being that much of a nerd that you know the knockback values.
Freaking panelists, man.
Imagine.
All right, well, we can lock in for game 10 at least. I think we all knew it was coming here one way or another. So now it's actually the last possible game. A 45-minute set. Fantastic. Good to know. Yeah. Jakal's got the lead right now. I think we all want to cry. I think we all want to cry. Oh. Yeah, Jakal's got a pretty confident lead right now, and if this is anything like the rest of the games we've been seeing this set, that means Jakal is your winner of Fusion 206. But hey, WebbJP's still in it. The bracket hasn't been closed yet. The venue might be closing soon because it's past midnight, but we're looking to get the kills, we're looking to get the hits, and WebbJP might be getting just about as tired as we are on the comms right now.
Truly slowing down just a little bit. A quick walk up into the shield just to kind of cue Jakal for some movement. And now getting the pressure rolling, trying to lock down Jakal. But you know what? Bro still has those nairs, those dash attacks ready and kicking. The amount of drive these two have is crazy.
Yeah, 100% to 72. Going a little low on that recovery there, Webb. I'd love to see it. Gonna be able to slip below the back air with the down tilt. Great find there. And the footstool into down air. We've seen that as well. A brilliant find there. The bouncing fish went the wrong way, though. I'm not sure what happened there. Jakal has a pretty confident lead that WebbJP is not going to be puncturing holes in. 2 stocks up. We've seen this story play out multiple times in this set alone. Jakal is looking like a winner right now.
He is in the final moments. Can WebbJP come alive, though? Does he got a little bit more gas in the tank? That fourth, though, kind of showcasing something. Alrighty, dude, what an aggressive call out to that get up option right there. And now, 2 stocks to 1, still very doable for Webb.
Yeah, that was kind of a brutal back air. That took everything. That took a lot away from it there. Hey, it's still going. WebbJP might be here to play a little bit more. That side B is an interesting option. I think Jakal's getting tired, bro. Those options are looking a little interesting. He just wants this over. He wants to let the people go home. He wants everyone to take a big sleep because Jakal is the winner of the incredibly stacked and incredibly overtime Fusion 206.
Yeah, and look at that, able to get that final kill there. The knockback values just right in the data collection. He was ready and waiting to pull the trigger. Very good job from Jakal. I mean, you expected these two in grands, and they truly made a show out of it. You know, despite all of us kind of yapping about how long the set was and how late the set went, they showcased an immaculate understanding of the game, and it was wonderful to watch.
Absolutely. Please go back and watch the actual gameplay and mute it. Ignore our comms, because that was good, clean Smash Ultimate that we were just too tired to really talk about, but we gotta get out.
We leaving.
We leaving.
Good night.
Bye.